Sylvie Perez, congratulations on the book. Why did you write the book? Why was this theme important for you?
I thought it was unbearable to see how wokeism was becoming greater and greater and how destructive it is. Woke activists repudiate their ancestors because they think their history is just racism, colonialism, and slavery. They think their parents ruined the planet. They think the way to emancipate yourself is to refuse your own sexual chromosomes, to deconstruct, and they think having children is polluting the environment. So you see, in each level, it is destructive and it is depressing. And it's difficult to live for others because you see pluricentenarial institutions being destroyed.
How do you react to the analysis that this woke ideology is really anti-human?
All this story of identity politics, which implies that you can only be a part of a team. You're not allowed to be yourself, of a group or a team. It's
An
like
identity,
a fight.
really.
Yeah, an identity. Identity politics is what the politologue Yasha Monk calls the identity trap. And I think this is very authoritarian because it deprives you of agency, it deprives you of your own opinions.
It's
infantilizing,
really.
It's infantilizing, and also it is a kind of soft totalitarianism because you're not allowed to think by yourself.
No.
You know, the ones who are the most insulted, who receive the most insults, are the black conservatives. Because wokeism decides that if you're in one group, you think this way, and if you're in another group, you think the other way.
How do you explain that, the black conservatives, indeed, they repudiate this ideology, and rightly so. But how come that so many women are running behind this woke flag when this whole ideology is really anti-feminist? It's putting feminism 60 years back because it's even denying that women exist.
You know, I'm from a generation, I'm not young, but I'm from a generation where I could do anything I wanted to do. You know, if I wanted to study, I could. If I wanted the pill, I could. So I didn't really see...
X.
Yeah, I didn't really see the point of feminism.
Yes.
And for the first time, I'm seeing the point of feminism because transgenderism is really attacking women's rights. It's the first time I see how important it is to have feminists fighting for women's rights, because as long as you put men in women's jail, it's cruel.
You are a fantastic optimist. Did you start to feel a little lonely because a lot of people in the audience seem to call themselves either, let's say, gloomy or realist, which is really a euphemism for pessimist. They do not seem to believe that this ideology is going away anytime soon. Is there anything you heard this evening that changes your perspective, or is there anything that you would like to add to this discussion?
I think intellectually wokeism is unsound, and I see brilliant people coming after it. Some people had the courage to confront wokeism, which wasn't easy. We are starting to see it, for example, with the New York Times. The New York Times has become the Pravda of wokeism.
Yes, among others,
lately,
Huffington Post.
But lately, it's coming. It's changing. The
Something
tone
is moving.
Something is moving. The tone is changing, and I think soon they'll tell you that they've always hated wokeism.
I have no doubt.